Top 10 Best Isekai Anime Recaps you need to watch.
He tests out a few skills and basically, he is an overpowered character. Who wouldn't like all these perks? No. His downside is that behind his helmet, he is a skull, which is part of the avatar he created. No prizes to guess what if the townspeople see this form of his. In town, he spots an elf girl but loses her. Needing some money for food, he heads to the mercenary guild to find a job but is told he needs a license. And to get one he must bring back proof he has slain a beast, monster and bandit each. Arc easily slays a wild animal and an orc. Arc uses his overpowered moves to decimate the bandits. He cleans up the mess and loots their belongings. All's fair, right? The ever-grateful ladies accompany him back to town. He can't give himself away too much since his character's premise is of a holy knight searching for a cure for his curse. So he just says he is a traveler on a journey.
Exploring his power, Mitsuki discovers his pure concept is highly destructive in nature. Menu kills him instantly, revealing she is an assassin for the church specializing in killing lost ones before they can harm the world. Soldiers attack, revealing the king wants to use the girl's unusually powerful pure concept to overthrow the church and rule without their interference. Menu kills the soldiers, then infiltrates the castle where the Japanese girl, Akari Takido, is being kept. Akari reveals her pure concept is a healing ability before Menu assassinates her. However, upon Akari's death her power activates, revealing it is actually the pure concept of time, and it reverses her body to before her death, reviving her with no idea she just died. Contacting Oral, she reveals Akari's power makes her immune to assassination. Immensely worried about a pure concept that manipulates time, Oral demands Akari be brought to her in Garm in 3 days for a ceremony that should kill her. Menu finds Akari is absent-minded but also a romantic who desires adventure. She convinces her the ceremony will send her back to Japan, but Akari is disappointed as she feels meeting Menu was fate. The church arrests King Grisarika for heresy. Momo is not happy Menu has to spend time with a target and insists on secretly traveling with them to Garm.
Who is very unhappy with the decision, and this briefly causes a ruckus among the members. Later, Libertà and Nova both assure Felicita that she does not have to get married if one of them wins the Arcana duelo. Felicita remembers when she was first welcomed into the organization and respected by the members, but is soon reminded about the upcoming Arcana duelo. Later, Felicita and Libertà help Nova find a stray white kitten that has been wandering inside the mansion, though it was quite a struggle just to catch it. As they search for the owner of the kitten, they seek help from Debito, who narrows down the list of women due to the ribbon around the kitten's neck and its scent. After Felicita is able to read the kitten's heart using the lovers and see the face of its owner, a blonde woman wearing a fancy blue dress, the three are directed to a dress store owned by the woman named Federica. As a token of her appreciation, Federica gives Felicita a white frilly dress.
Izoi sneaks off to the edge of the world, where he fights a gift game against a water god and manages to beat him. Meanwhile, Asuka and Yo meet a boy named Jin before being approached by someone. Izoi inquires Black Rabbit about her true intentions, and she reveals to him that she is a member of the no-name community that had lost their assets to a demon lord who forced them to bet everything in a gift game, and now is reduced to a bunch of defenseless children led by Jin, and in a desperate need for help. Meanwhile, Asuka and Yo learn the same information from Galdo Gasper, a member of the For's Garo community who invites them to join his side. But upon refusing, Asuka uses her powers to have him reveal to them that Galdo managed to improve his community by kidnapping women and children from other communities to subdue them, killing their hostages instead of returning them, prompting Asuka and Yo to challenge him to a gift game to be played in the next day, in which the losing community will be terminated.
When Fino turns it on, demon hands start gushing out. Let's say they act like tentacle rape feature. Elsa becomes the first victim, followed by Nova. From what I understand from Lore's explanation, something about its internal magic has gone wrong and making it go out of control. The only way is to turn off the switch. Then she becomes the third victim. Eri becomes the heroine and she hasn't lost touch of her moves to free the trio. Once they escape, the hands act up again and Eri becomes the victim. Yeah, it disintegrated her shirt too. Raoul is in a dilemma to save her because he is not confident in using that hero move he had used ages ago. But Fino tries her best to go save Eri despite not having a chance and becoming a victim too. It's because Eri is an important customer and she is an employee of this place. Raoul has decided. He retrieves his sword that is kept in the cleaning closet and frees them. However, it isn't long before it goes out of control again. They can keep doing this all day long. Yeah, Eri again. Because Fino's demon powers have not awakened, Raoul has one chance left to attack. Eri hints that when it attacks, the back of the machine is left unguarded. Fino becomes the bait as Fino swings his ultimate move to stun it. Before it regenerates, Fino hits the off button. The hands freeze and become sticky white stuff. Fino is impressed with Raoul and the latter compliments her for a good job done.
Lisette is revealed to be Felix's automaton, Eliza, who is capable of absorbing magic abilities from automatons she devours. As she and Yaya fight, Eliza's body turns into mist trapping Yaya within. But with Yaya's blood spilling on Eliza, the effectiveness of Eliza's attacks decreases as only one type of magic can be utilized at a time, and she is destroyed. Following the battle, Ration is honored and granted entry into the festival despite his poor grades, and Charlotte gives Ration a pendant with defensive capabilities as a gift for clearing her name. During their duel, Ard realizes Araldo has been hiding his ordinary magical abilities behind impressive spell names and defeats him. Olivia is suspicious of Ard over his use of lost skills unseen since Demon Lord Varvatos. Olivia sends the class to hunt monsters in a dungeon. Ard and Irina form a team with Ginny, but due to years of Araldo's bullying, Ginny suffers from a severe lack of confidence. Ard teaches her script magic, a lost skill that makes casting spells faster. They are attacked by the dungeon's boss, a Minotaur. Ard allows Ginny to deal the killing blow with script magic, and she feels pride for the first time as they become friends. Ginny asks him on a date and Irina insists on joining them, which Ginny accepts as she is happy to share Ard and plans to create a harem for him, which Irina violently opposes.
Devil beetles are coming their way. Kanata and his girls help in the evacuation. Oh look, Lekti found a lost little girl. Just great. The swarm has just arrived. Nisora, fueled by the passion of her late mom to protect everybody, manages to get a shot right. Hey, one bug down, millions more to go. But when she uses Strike Blaster, it destroys part of the city. It took out her dad's cafe too. A bit too enthusiastic, isn't she? After getting the little girl to safety, a higher level enemy bug is detected, Chimera Deneb. Seems easily destroyed. What's the catch? There are numerous of them considering the size of the Devil Beetle's fleet. The only way to push back the swarm is to destroy all of them. Yuri is being negative. First she blames that traitor to run away first instead of helping to destroy the bugs. Thankfully Chloe and Lloyd continue to have faith in him. Just you wait and see. Kanata's plan is for his girls to take down all the chimeras. Don't worry, all the training they have done has been for this moment to survive and protect even more people. He even guarantees it as their instructor. Well, you can't lose if he puts it that way, no. The plan has Lekti taking on Devil Beetles with close combat, Riko doing long-range business, and Misora using her acceleration to approach the enemy and blast them away with Strike Blaster. Of course, with the endless swarm coming in, don't lose heart just yet. A beam almost takes out Misora, but Kanata blocks the shot. Then popping up from the rubble of Devil Beetle corpses is a giant never-seen-before Chimera Mother, so big and powerful that the city will be flattened if they don't do anything soon. I guess this means a cue for Kanata to show what he's got as he powers up and that single blast of his blasts the big mother out from his gun. Helen, driven by her returning memories of Rai's death, confronts Ouroboros in the forest to offer her life in exchange for Megas. Al finds Helen before she can commit suicide and punches Ouroboros so hard he actually hurts him. He passes Helen a message from Rai that his death was not her fault and she needs to forgive herself. Helen's soul becomes filled with hope, a deadly poison to Ouroboros whose stats fall so far Al's next punch knocks him unconscious. Al is shocked when Helen abruptly stabs him in the chest. Al is abruptly saved by Mirage, who reveals Helen is possessed by Ouroboros and so grants Al his purification magic to heal his injury. Ouroboros is confident Al won't attack Helen, only for Al to hit her with a powerful blow, revealing Helen had communicated with Al using her eyes. Ouroboros attempts to possess Al but finds his mind filled only with a pure desire to farm. With no negative thoughts to manipulate, Ouroboros is expelled and purified by Mirage. Al awakens in Megas where Helen and Foulwise reveal Mirage also disappeared. Helen reveals that she can now turn any part of her body into dragon limbs at will, which she intends to use to protect others and live happily in Rai's memory. We see the difference in strength as the dragon owns Teichai. Even so, he is not using his full strength and holding back. Teichai is shocked that Anna is next to him. The spell wears off and Anna is unaware how she ended up here. Puny woman tried to interrupt epic fight. Dragon not pleased. Dragon fires breath of death. Anna pushes Taichi out of the way, gets hit. That powerful shot hit her and she didn't disintegrate. Despite taking massive lethal damage, doesn't she look pretty okay? Just some stomach wound only. In this cheesy death flag moment where she asks him to be her friend before she dies. Now Taichi-man, forcefully summon Ariel out. Why didn't she lend her powers earlier? Yeah, Wind Spirit feeling scared while explaining to him about the law that needs to be followed. Yeah, that one time was an exception. Taichi realizes the need to grow stronger to protect and so he makes a pact. Now that he has become a real summoner, he asks the dragon why such a superior being is doing this. Well, he will answer if you defeat him. And so Taichi turns Super Saiyan to sweep the dragon off his feet. So easy now.